this video. Some guy. It looks like he's maybe, I'm not sure if he's African or anything. He's a black man, but I mean his face is the kind you just like. You really want to believe in him. He's got a really nice face, really nice eyes. But this is an example of where maybe you can recognize if somebody is where you're not dealing with, and he's supposed to be some kind of Christian with a name doctor or something. Okay, this is where you can perhaps realize at this point that you can realize that someone's not the real, and maybe even in Elmer Gantry's, he's saying, I had this, what did you say, it was a dream or a vision or something. I had this dream, all these people crying out to God everywhere in different parts of the world, crying out to God. Well, that sounds wonderful. Crying out to God and saying when, how long, before you answer me. And then he says, and all of a sudden, what happens? The transfer of wealth comes to them. And so then they have money, and then he was saying something like, well, they had money then for all kind of things they needed, In this situation that we're in the world, I mean, I've heard of transfer of wealth. I think that there's some truth to it. I've had a couple of miraculous things happen to me as far as finances that are ones that you hear about, like canceled debt, stuff like that. And I think the transfer thing is probably real, but I think right now, and what we're in right now, a lot of people who are people of faith, that maybe the worst thing that could happen to them is suddenly have a lot of money. Because if you have a lot of money, you've got the kind of people that we're dealing with today. I mean, there'd be tremendous jealousy, and would be a scrambling to get your money, and that's not what you need right now. We need a miracle, really, basically, of God dealing out judgment to people where judgment is needed, because iniquity has abounded. This is, and I don't know exactly how that should be, but this is probably the thing we need the most. And money, I mean, really, money can compound your problems if compound problems that aren't already solved. There are problems that you need solved before you have money, or money will just make them worse. And I think you kind of know what I mean. Like I was saying, people wanting your money, people scrambling to get your money. You don't need that. That's not what you need. And personally, I believe that, I mean, God's promises to provide for us. I personally, if I'm being provided for so that I am okay, even if it's not having more of a surplus, that would be much better, and I'd be happier with that. But I'm still happy if I'm if I'm just doing okay, and if my needs are being supplied, and then I'm happy. So but I just think you start hearing about the thing about money, where money is the focus of this, great solution. That sounds really false to me. I just thought I had to put that out there.